Phase 1 of the Israel-Gaza peace deal is underway. Hamas will release the final Israeli hostages that have been captive for 2 years. Israel will release 2,000 Palestinian prisoners. The step toward peace after 2 years of death, destruction, and starvation is welcome news here on Capitol Hill, where even President Trump's harshest critics are giving him credit.
I applaud President Trump and the team and all for getting to this step. The release of the hostages is such good news. Obviously, we have to see how it progresses, but ending the war, hostage release, humanitarian aid, and then the next chapter. What's the future for the Palestinian people so Palestinians and Israelis can live in peace for the long term and not have repeated cycles of violence.
I give President Trump credit for it, along with others who have played a part. Certainly was a team effort, and I hope, most important, that there will be bipartisan unity in support of everyone who is involved in trying to achieve peace in the Middle East. What we need is bipartisan support for the peace process, which will be fraught with obstacles. Make no mistake, we still have a long way to go before the suffering and bloodshed can be avoided in the future.
Republicans are taking their praises a step further, saying President Trump should receive the Nobel Peace Prize.
Absolutely. Now, politics get in the way of it, and so who knows if he will, but if it was anybody else, it wouldn't even be questioned. If he can actually broker this deal, and you know, you're still dealing with the terrorist organization, but if he can get the hostage out and get the remains returned, no one else could have done that in the world but the president. And the idea that he was able to do it definitely deserves the Nobel Peace Prize.
Should the president get the Nobel Peace Prize for his work on this?
Oh, well, just disregard this one. Just look at the rest of the conflicts that he's solved just in the first 8 months. So there's no doubt that he should get it.
Do you believe that President Trump should receive some type of award? Of course, the Nobel Peace Prize has been suggested for his deal.
I think the focus right now ought to be achieving a peace deal, because there are still a lot of potential obstacles on the way to it. Then we can decide what kinds of credit and awards and prizes might be appropriate. And right now, I am on tenterhooks because the exciting prospect of this peace deal is monumental. Nothing like it in recent history, potentially. And there are a lot of people who deserve credit for it if it happens. President Trump is among them.
I'm Ray Bogan for Straight Arrow News. For more unbiased reporting straight from our nation's capital, download the SAN app.